The gods. Hestia. In ancient Greek mythology, Hestia is the goddess of the hearth, one of the original 12 Olympians, Cronus and Rhea's firstborn child. She was pure and peaceful. However, since she had to stay at home, tending to the fireplace, Hestia is not involved in many myths. Consequently, at a later stage, she would be replaced in the pantheon by the much wilder Dionysus. Hestia's name means hearth or fireplace, and her statue shows how important the hearth was in the social and religious life of ancient Greeks. Making and preserving fire was both essential and difficult for more primitive societies, which made the household fire a sacred element at a very early stage of history. In later days, Hestia became its embodiment. However, there are very few pictorial representations of Hestia. Usually, she is portrayed as a modest middle-aged veil-wearing woman. Sometimes, she stands by a large fire, carrying a staff or holding some flowers in her hands. The ancient Greeks didn't use too many epithets to describe her. Beloved, eternal, and she of the public hearth were probably the most common. Hestia was the firstborn child of the Titans Cronus and Rhea, since she was also the first one to be swallowed at birth by her father and consequently the last one to be disgorged. Hestia was oftentimes called the youngest of Cronus and Rhea's children. She had two sisters, Demeter and Hera, and three brothers, Hades, Poseidon and Zeus. Since fire is a pure and purifying element, Hestia was worshipped as a virgin goddess, and they say that she remained a virgin in order to keep peace at Olympus. Namely, both Apollo and Poseidon wanted to marry her, fearing that marrying either man would cause turmoil. Hestia swore to an eternal virginity by placing her hand on Zeus' head. As a reward for maintaining the order and in place of marriage, Zeus granted her the central place in the house and the first and richest portions of all humans' divine offerings and sacrifices. Only once was Hestia's chastity subsequently put in danger. At a rustic feast, the drunken god of fertility Priapus tried to rape the sleeping goddess. Fortunately, a donkey started braying and woke up both Hestia and the guests, who chased Priapus away in contempt. Ever since, donkeys were rested and garlanded on Hestia's feast day. Gentle and peace-loving, Hestia doesn't appear in too many myths other than these two. Plato says that this is because she has to remain in the house of the gods all alone, tending to the eternal celestial fire when all the other Olympians ritually pass in processions through the heavens. This is both her privilege and her predicament. Consequently, Hestia's only manifestation among humans was the crackling of the fire. Aristotle says that it is the sound of the goddess laughing. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for upcoming videos.